Cartel soldier tells the story about the day they cut someone's head off. Let's get into it.
Obviously, you must have been worried.
I was worried, but at the same time, I was like, well, whatever's going to come is going to come. I get sent to maximum security. The people that were in charge come and they start talking to me. They're like, so what happened? Explain to us what happened. And I'm like, I ain't no snitch, but these guys were like around with the general people that don't even have anything to do with their business. They were beating up, extortioning, and just like being
being jerks,
bro. It's like if you have the power, if you get the
being meanie weenies,
if you get the charola.
What is
a charola? Is basically like when you get the power to control. It's not to step on people,
right? Because
people are gonna get tired of you stepping and they're gonna rise up. It's to help people,
of course.
So when I explained this to them, they're like, "All right, it's good," and they didn't do anything to me. They just let me be. They're like, no, they just completely ignored me.
Right. So then why did you jump off?
They had done the same thing. They had already tired out the people in maximum security to the point. It was my second week there, and I was going to court when I hear out of nowhere just start hearing noises and people running. And my cellmate threw me an actual shank, and he's like, "Come on, let's go." Damn. I'm like, "What the f- going on?" He's like, "After the people that are in charge. After the people that are in charge." As soon as I go down to the first floor, there's an individual that we used to call numbers, because he was all tatted from his face, all tatted from his hand. He had his neck open and his insides were out, and he was just laying on the steps, dead, bro, dead. We get to the other section of maximum security. The main boss he locked himself in his cell, and he had a big old machete like this, and he locked himself with the lock. His people were also like trying to fight off the general population that was trying to get him. And I remember when I got there, I was like, I didn't know what was going on, you know. All I knew that I was with my cellmate, and I was following him. Had you ever stabbed anybody before? You know, that's a different brother. When you're in the cartel, you cut off hands, you cut off heads. Okay. So I had to ask because, you know, stabbing somebody is a different thing than and a much more personal thing than, you know, shooting them with this high tech weapon. Yeah. But okay, so you had some experience with the knife. Okay. While all these people were arguing and going at it, they tell the people of this individual, put your weapons down. We're gonna let you guys go. We just want him. Their biggest mistake was putting their weapons down, because as soon as the last one stepped down to the first floor, like dogs, bro, everybody just went on top of them. They had their faces smashed in. People bro, there was rivers of blood. That's how much people were murdered that day. Massacred them, bro. I'm telling you, 14. I'll show you the pictures. I got them on my phone so you can see. So you don't think I'm bluffing. All CJNG, all Nuevo Jalisco guys. We get to the main boss. So he had a problem with my cellie. My cellie had been slapped and humiliated a few months prior, but he had it with this boss. And he comes to him and he tells him, it's like, now's the time to act like if you're the man. Remember when you slapped me? And the guy, I was hearing him say, just watch when the blacks come, the negros, the custodians. Watch when they come. They're gonna put you guys back in your cell and we're gonna get you guys, this and that. My cellie tells me, go get the he had a alcohol, pure alcohol in the cell. He's like, go get my alcohol and bring the bed sheets. I go running back, bring him the bed sheets, and he starts putting them on a stick and he starts lighting them up. And he starts pushing them into this guy's cell. He basically makes him, what's it called? He makes him breathe all the smoke, passes out. He breaks the lock, pulls him out, and he starts going at his head. He chops it off, and he's like, come on, Smiley, let's go play basketball. And we go to the basketball court, and he throws the head towards the loop and just go, clock, clock, clock. Like, bro, you had the helicopters on top throwing tear gas. Did he make the...
That is insane, brother.
Learn how to not pay the government any money, no taxes, and
shot.
See
what? No,
that ad was some bullshit right there.
Did it make that head was heavy. I tried picking it up and I was like, nah, I ain't playing with this.
Nah, Mexicans
Bro.
just can't play ball, dude. You guys are soccer people.
Yeah. In the other prison, I had got my ass whooped by the government once the riot was over, right?
Yeah.
In my head, I was like, if over there we killed 2 people and the government kicked our ass, there's 14 people dead here. They're gonna massacre us. My friend tells me, you don't know where you're at. You're in maximum security. And maximum security is respected. I'm like, all right. You start hearing boots. The anti-riots come and they start knocking on the door. In maximum security. And they're like, everybody back to your cells and calm this shit down. The guy that organized the whole riot, he's like, nope, ain't no one going back to your cells. And if you guys come in, we're ready to die. Bro, there was an 80-year-old man with his cane and his shank like this. I was like,
wow.
Where am I? Like, for me, it was a dream because they had piled up everybody that they had killed in the main entrance. I'll show you the pictures so that you can show your audience what I'm talking about. They piled up the bodies and they're like, we just want you to take your trash. Nobody has a problem here. In my head, I was like, yeah, like the government's going to listen to us. Bro, God is my witness. They sent the forensics to pick up the bodies and they left us alone. Nobody got beat up. Nobody got hit. Nothing happened, brother.
Just go back to your program.
Everything was back to normal. We did get left 3 days without any without any security. Like the cell doors were open because the CEOs were protesting outside that they weren't getting paid enough to go through this crazy.
And they're right.
I'll show you the pictures that I have pictures of the actual event, and you're gonna see the CEOs on their faces with all the inmates on top of them with shanks, and like they have them submitted, bro.
Wow.
They had them kidnapped in other areas.
God damn. What is this? Must have made the news, right?
Yeah, definitely.
What's the name of that prison?
It's called Atlacholwaya.
That's a tough one, but if you could spell it, Google it so you know he's not lying.
Yeah.
I know you're not.
No, I'll show you the pictures. You guys you can show them.
So you guys basically took...
That is insane, bro. Dude said that they literally... Dude said they literally was cutting folks' head off and playing basketball. That is insane, bro. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to catch you on the next video. I'm gone.